So, welcome to AFCTV. I'm here joined by former AFC Liverpool striker Daniel Cockerline. The first thing I'm going to say is happy birthday for Monday, mate. 25. Making me feel really fucking old.
Halfway to 50, mate. Halfway to 50.
Yeah, so that's great. Yeah, well, happy birthday for that, mate. So I'd like to just questions on how you find it at the moment at Nantwich. I've been keeping an eye, and a lot of the AFC Liverpool fans are doing the same, because obviously one of our old strikers that we used to like a lot, but it's the way it goes. So how are you finding the Northern Premier League at the moment?
Yeah, good. It's a challenge, you know. Every week's a different challenge. Got a lot of teams that play different ways, but I'm enjoying the challenge. You know, it's obviously step up again, but I'm doing well. I'm doing good, and I'm enjoying my football still, which is the most important thing.
Definitely. A little curious question from a former striker. I never played at your level, but do you keep a goal record?
I do, yeah.
Yes,
I do. Always.
So you keep every goal?
Every goal.
Even friendly goals? No, just leave.
Friendly goals. None of that friendly.
Yeah, because I was just seeing here that, correct me if I'm wrong here, but for us you've got 31 and 38.
31 and 38.
So I'm right.
Yeah.
So done my research.
You have. Brilliant.
So that's great. So we do. I know a lot of us. Some of us, you know how it works when you leave a club. It's the same with Steven Gerrard now leaving Rangers. It's, half of them say thank you, half of them go mad. Some of us were really disappointed for you to leave. Lads like myself, I remember the person that I know personally as well. Always helped me out with kit and stuff like that when I was leaving the changing room. Always had a good attitude. Watched games when you were injured. Watch games when you were even playing for FC United. I remember seeing you a couple of games. So, for me, it always goes on how you treat people. You've always been bang on with us. So, I wish you all the best in going forward. What's your ambition as a striker? Where do you want to play? Where do you think you could go?
That's irrelevant for me. I think for me is I'll get to where I get to regardless of level, what have you. I just want to enjoy my football. I've always said that big reason why I played at AFC and I came back a second time is because how much I love the lads. You know, what Lando and Potter created there, yourself, Kath, Kay, everyone, even all the fans, all the board involved, I felt at home there, loved it, and enjoyed my football. And again, as I said, I'm enjoying it in Nantwich, and again, I feel like I belong there as well. I've been made to feel very welcome. I'm performing well, and I just keep enjoying my football, keep improving, and see where it takes me.
Yeah, exactly. That's the best way to do it. To be honest with you, what's the difference in leagues if you're happy and you're playing every week? I always look at you as a striker in terms of your size. You're 6'4". You'll get better with age, in my opinion. In my opinion, you will get better with age. You look at all the great set forwards that are 6 foot plus. They start when they get to their 30s. And Andy Carroll's in this world, Duncan Ferguson's and all that. I know you're a lot better on the floor than they are, but we'll say, you know what I mean, technical wise. But I just think that, I said this year when I spoke to you personally, that I was looking at the clubs, and I think how many clubs you have now? 13 or 14?
Including loans, it'll be around the 14, 15 mark.
So you're looking now to stay for a bit?
It's building a profile, isn't it? I think when I was young, had a lot of loan moves, especially when you're at an academy, you do tend to try and get experiences. Even when I went to full-time football non-league with Barrow and Southport, they were trying to get me out on loan, to get more experience. I'm still only 19, 20 years of age. But now it's put a marker down wherever you're at, games, and you played at a certain games at this level, you've got this X amount of goals, and it gives you a good marker for wherever you go next, whether that's lower, same level, higher, it doesn't matter.
I always say the goal's a goal at the end of the day. I think most of it is psychologically. If you're through on goal on a one-on-one, there's no difference between it being the National League, the Championship, the Premier League. You just got to put it in the back of the net. And I think sometimes people overthink. For example, you look at Ryan Brewster, or you look at the lads at, what's his name, the lad at Mitrovic for Fulham. He's got 20 goals in the Championship. He goes up to the Premier. I mean, what's the difference? He's still headed at the back of the net. It must be psychological.
I think you get less chances. I think players make
more chances.
They make less mistakes the higher you go. Players are more consistent, which defenders, that's attackers. But as you say, a goal is a goal, and if you're in the right positions and you're getting through on goal, as Michael Owen always said, I always listened to an interview with him, and he always said, I score goals at this level, so why won't I score them at the next level?
That's my point there. You've got to train your brain to just say there's no difference. Robbie Fowler used to say he'd be able to ping him to the top corner of his sleep. He's so confident. I think confidence is massive in football. Even the same as me, I was an arm round a shoulder type of player. I needed my manager to believe in me at any level. Everyone does. Some of them need a bit of a rollicking. But I've seen a lot of things in you towards the end of your time at AFC, which was a bit of a leader in the dressing room. You go around the players, giving them information, and that's why I think that what we'll be saying, you get better with age. I think you get better as, you know, I can see a captain in you as well in the future, whatever club you're playing for. And like I say, I'll keep an eye on you. I need to say congratulations on being player of the month, because I've seen that.
Thank you very much.
Well done, mate. Well done. It's always nice to have one.
Yeah, it's always nice to have another one of the player of the month under the belt, isn't it? Yeah, that's two in the season, so it's got a foreign badge.
Yeah, brilliant. Best player you've ever played with?
Technically David Brooks. Unfortunately, he's had a bit of bad news. He's going through a really tough time, and you know we wish him all the well, getting better. But what a player he was! I mean, technical ability. I've never seen anyone glide with the ball the way he does. He could in training. I remember when he first came from City to Sheffield United, and we played small side games. I've never seen anyone float balls into the top corner and take the nick out the keepers like he did. It was unbelievable. And he was just when he first came in, he was a little lad. He still had puppy fat on his face, you know.
Puppy fat.
Yeah, he was still a little boy. And then, like year 2, he shot up 3 or 4 inches, leaned out, and he was just unplayable.
He's still a young man, isn't he?
He's my age, so he's 24. He's 24. But he is, for me, the top technician.
I can remember Liverpool being rumoured for a bid with him a couple of years.
He was a PFA Young Player, wasn't he? Nominee. That season when Bournemouth came up 7 goals and 7 assists or something.
We lost 4-3 to them. He was one of the key players.
He's on his day. He's absolutely.
Well, let's hope he recovers from everybody in football. Sure, agree on that. Best player you played against?
Oh, that's a very
different when you're a striker.
It's different.
Midfielders normally always have an icon in that.
It's different because I always, when I look at saying best player you play against, I immediately think centre backs, centre defenders. These are the toughest centre defenders you played against. And the toughest time I probably had was when I was at Grantham actually. And I was a young lad, I was 18 and it was my first real taste of men's football. And for that month I just got bullied. I think I scored a couple of goals on my debut at Curzon Ashton because they liked to play, so it suited me. And then any time after that, I think that's probably some of the toughest games and biggest learning experience I had.
That shows you, I think that should happen more.
I got absolutely bullied for a month and I got sent back by Grantham because I wanted to stay for long, but obviously I was an 18-year-old, I wasn't ready really.
I spoke to Jacko, who's a massive Grantham fan, and he said that you was, on your debut, you was unbelievable. I think that when you scored the 2.
2 at Curzon,
And then they thought, here we are.
Yeah, I'm a player here.
But he's 17 years old. And what I love about what you just said there is we did that last year. Liverpool rarely do this, but Reece Williams went to Killington.
Did so that, yeah.
And he said he had black eyes and it made a man of him. And I tell you something now, the clubs like Liverpool and Everton and stuff like that need to start doing a little bit more of that. Because to tell you what does my head in, the people don't know non-league football, the standard's better than they think.
The standard is.
There is jumping up to our division.
At any level, so if you're talking from National League all the way down to North Counties, North West,
counties.
I could pick you 4 or 5 players on that pitch that could play higher. And again they could play higher, It's just
location,
opportunity, being in the right place at the right time, getting seen. And it's all the factor. But as you said, bigger clubs should do it. I mean, Sheffield United are brilliant at it. All the lads that you see, like who are in my age group, Don Calvert-Lewin. How many goals he scored in the Premier League now? He was at Stalybridge on loan. He smashed it there, you know. David Brooks went to Halifax on loan. I'm trying to think of any. Otis Khan, Conor De Mayo, Ben Whiteman, names you might have heard, might not have. They were a year older than me. All went on loan to non-league. They played again, North East counties.
Well, I was looking at your history. You scored quite a few goals for the 23s. I mean, I've seen on YouTube. I don't know if I'm just finding your goals on it. I looked at YouTube and you did all right for the Sheffield.
I mean, for the first 2 years for the 18s, I was the top goal scorer both years.
Wow.
And that's with Dom in the team, all the strikers.
So you played with Calvert-Lewin then?
He was a centre mid at the time. So the first year he was a centre mid. Second year he got moved to striker, and obviously rest is history. He's flying, doing absolutely brilliantly.
Look at the people like Jamie Vardy. They all played non-league. I think he started at Sheffield, Stockbridge Steels or something like that. Stockbridge, wasn't it? He worked his way up. I'm saying you're going to be next Jamie Vardy, but the point is never give up on your dream, that's what I'm saying. I love that when I asked you that question a minute ago about where is your ambition, but your feet's very level grounded. Because you can dream all day. You've got to put the work in.
I think if you asked me that question 2 or 3 years ago, you would have got a completely different answer. You would have gone, I want to play the Premier League, I want to do this, I've still got time, all this and all that. And I was very outcome-based goals that I was thinking too much head, whereas now I'm very process-based, where it's sort of,
enjoy by the week.
Enjoy it, game, session by session, just enjoy your football.
Stay injury free and enjoy it.
Go and play, go what you need to do, what you need to do in the gym, do what you need to do to tick over, just enjoy a training section, enjoy a game. Don't go to a game thinking, oh, I've got to score a hat-trick today, I've got to score 2 goals.
Pressure on yourself.
Just process, just visualise yourself putting the ball in the net, but not in a pressure situation, and it'll come. You play well enough, and
it's all about mentally
you play in the moment, and it all just comes.
I mean, strikers like yourself, because of your size and your build-up play, I think don't always have to try and say I need to score 30 a season. You can bring people into play, and I mean, a lot of it is flicking on, setting pieces, holding the ball up. So sometimes you can go to, I've seen you beat FC United, I'm sure you enjoyed that one.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. That was a great one.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking, you didn't score in that game, but I bet you was happy with the fact you've gone there clean sheet. And sometimes as a striker, as long as you're doing your bit, actually, you want to score goals. Centre forwards are all about, but in small spot, I'm very proud of how you've done, mate, because I know how much you've played. You just said there you played with Calvert-Lewin, Brooks, and all stuff like that. You don't have a swelled head. Even when you was at AFC Liverpool, you was really helpful around the ground and stuff like that. So I wish you all the best in that. Last couple. I was going to say, do you play Football Manager? But I know you do.
Absolutely.
I love that game.
Yeah.
Have you ever signed yourself? I'm sure you have. Everybody does. I create myself, so you're a lot higher than me.
I think
it's 20 commission though.
I signed myself for United.
Did you?
I'm a United fan, so I signed myself for United.
How many games did you score?
I never scored because I'm rubbish. In relative to United, I'm rubbish on the game. So. To be fair, yeah, sure enough. So I just put myself in the 23, put myself on a couple of grand a week, and just.
Any man that's played Football Manager knows exactly what me and Cockers on about it. You have to sign yourself. But I'm unfortunately not 25, so when I put myself on it, I had to make myself a bit younger. So I'm 2 years time, I'm done.
Like a time machine.
Yeah, brilliant. So the final question, and I know we know a lot of our fans didn't get to say cheerio to you when you went, which a lot of them wanted to do. It's just a message for the AFC fans before we go.
Just keep supporting the lads as you do, because I know the lads absolutely appreciate it. You're following home and away, everything you do for them. But for me, I just love my time at AFC, and can't thank everyone at the club enough for making me feel so welcome. And obviously I'll be back at games when time allows me. Obviously we've had a hectic schedule, but when there is games, and obviously being more local now to the ground, I will.
Moving to Liverpool.
Absolutely, yeah.
Brilliant. We're welcoming you here.
Yeah, thank you very
Get a
much.
nice tray of scouts.
Come round yours on Sunday, tray of scouts. Absolutely. But I will be down at the game, so I'm sure I'll see you all soon. But from the bottom of my heart, just thank you to everyone at the club, and I just hope that the club goes from strength to strength.
Yeah, and hopefully when we get the planning permission through the new stadium, you come and visit it. So that'd be great. So cheers, Daniel, mate. Thanks.
No problem. Thank you very much.